Hello my friends, and we're back today to talk about our old favourites, Sojaboy and Kim. So Kim told us last week, I can't stand all of this drama. This is just not me. This isn't who I am. Oh really, Kim? The snap of your neck and the point of your finger tells me it's exactly who you are. And whenever Kim says things like this, time stops. You know that time when someone who claims they hate the drama always starts the drama. That's Kim. But this week, for one day only, there's a slight interlude in the drama, until the bad vibes reconvene. Yes, that's right, Sojaboy has finally had to sing for his supper. Finally, this odd couple do the do, and Kim is cock-a-hoop. Want to hear my views on it? Bad luck, I'm going to tell you anyway. But guys, just before we begin, as usual, I'm going to ask you, if you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red button marked subscribe and make Ebird a very happy Ebird. And also, if you enjoy my content, please don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help with my analytics. And a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel thus far. And so without further ado, I give you Sojaboy and Kim. And so the last time we saw Kim, she was busy Veruca salting her way around the hotel. And she was very upset because Sojaboy didn't want to make love to her. And so when we first meet this couple, they're laying in bed. And they still have the great pillows of Africa in between them to act as protection for Sojaboy. And Kim gets out of bed and she says, I'm not going to beg some dude to kiss me. I'm not going to beg some dude to have sex with me. Yes you are. That's exactly what you've been doing for the past 8 days, Kim. That's exactly what's taken place. God gave us the gift of sight, and with that sight, we witnessed your begging. Do we the viewers seem as if we're forgetful to you? Because we're not. And so the couple sit down at breakfast, and Kim begins petitioning Sojaboy for his penis once more. She's tried just plainly asking him, it didn't work. She's tried skimpy nightwear, still didn't work. She tried the intercontinental threat of her son Jamal, didn't work again. She's tried alcohol, coercion, and inducements. Nope, nope, and nope. And so finally she resorts to the good old-fashioned threat. And she tells Sojaboy, if we don't sleep together before I go home, that's it. If we're not in a relationship, I won't speak to you again and I'll date other guys back in America. Oh, Kim, I think you need to speak to the guys back in America before you can make such a bold claim. And she tells Sojaboy, I'm still really upset about what you said about my son Jamal. It's really rude and I can't believe you did that. Did what, Kim? I'm not aware he did anything. But then finally, the unbelievable happens and Sojaboy breaks. He suddenly says, okay, we're having sex tonight. And guys, Kim was so happy, it was unreal. She started dancing in a chair and jigging about like a little kid. And according to Sojaboy, the sex they have later will be the African way. And Kim said, what's that? And he said, you'll see. And Kim was happy, but for a few seconds. And then she said, so what does this mean about us? Are we going to be in a relationship? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Will we be an item by the end of the trip? Oh God, guys. No matter how much you give Kim, she's always going to want more. And then Sojaboy said that he will speak to her son Jamal. Oh my God, what for? To explain to him that you're going to have sex with his mum the African way? Literally, what are you going to say in this conversation? And I can tell this is going to be excruciating. And as they walked off hand in hand, Kim said to Sojaboy, I won, I won. And I guess it's true, she did. But if that is true, then it's also the case that Sojaboy lost. Think about that, Kim. Think about that before you brag. But I'm not quite sure how much of a prize Sojaboy actually is. But guys, what's really interesting to me about this whole scenario was how quickly Sojaboy announced his intention to relent. It was almost like he was, I don't know, worn down, but also giving her some sort of amazing prize. I will have sex with you tonight. I don't know, I'm not sure, but isn't he supposed to feel so overwhelmed with desire that he can't keep his hands off you? It doesn't seem like that. It kind of seems like, okay, I've strung this out as long as I possibly can. I've kind of got to give up the goods. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it was a very strange energy. And so the next time we see this crappy couple, it's evening time. And they're sitting on the sofa and they're about to speak with her son Jamal. And the more I think about this, the more I think this is just part of her manipulation technique. First off, Kim used her son Jamal being angry with Usman in order to coerce him into having sex with her. And she previously said, he would not like the way you're treating me. And of course to that, Usman said, well, your son has nothing to do with this. I'm not answerable to your son, which I guess he isn't. But by the next morning, Kim had managed to turn it round and tell Usman that he was really disrespectful about her son, and she just won't have it, and he needs to apologise. And then, at breakfast, she said, I never introduce my son to anyone unless they're really, really important to me, and unless it's really serious. Well, let's think about this a moment, Kim. He's only just agreed to have sex with you. At this present time, you're not even boyfriend and girlfriend, and you've only just met 8 days ago in person. So again, this whole dialogue is so that Kim can apply the pressure to Sojaboy. Yeah, I can't help but thinking that Jamal is a manipulation tool, and she's about to embarrass the hell out of the boy. I feel sorry for him. And so the couple FaceTimed Jamal. And guys, when Jamal came onto the screen, he had a look on his face as if to say, I so hope this ends up on the cutting room floor. I feel very sorry for him because you can kind of tell he's here under duress. He wanted to be on screen even less than M-Hog. Even less than M-Hog's parents. Or whoever that couple was. And they both said hi to each other. But then Jamal kind of took charge of the conversation. To be fair, I quite like Jamal. I think she's parented him quite well. Because he said, listen, I don't necessarily trust you, but please make sure that you treat my mother fairly, because whatever happens to her, I have to deal with the consequences, with the repercussions. But of course, Sojaboy's not really listening. He's too busy looking at himself in the screen. And he said, the reason I like your mum is because she's loyal, she really cares for me, she doesn't mind when I have other women around me, although I'm not in relationships with them, and she's really very supportive of me and my career. And Jamal hit the nail on the head when he said, this sounds like an assistant and not a relationship. And guys, it is weird. Whenever Sojaboy's talking about why he likes Kim, it's more or less like he's saying everything that makes his life easy. He doesn't say, I like her sense of humour, or she's got a great energy about her. It's always, she supports me, she really loves me, she's what I need. And that's sketchy to say the least. And Jamal finishes up by saying, you know what guys, the age difference doesn't sound ideal to me, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And with that, he made good his leave. But I think he gave a really good analysis of the relationship. He knows it's as sketchy as all hell, but he's more or less saying, make sure that you treat my mum as well as can be given the circumstances. And thankfully Kim refrained from telling Jamal that she was going to get shagged the African way later on by Sojaboy. Sometimes we have to be grateful for small mercies. And so next time we catch up with this couple, Kim's sitting nervously on the edge of the bed. And one of the producers asked her, how are you feeling? As if you can't tell. And Kim said, I'm really nervous. It's kind of strange, but in a really cool way. Guys, she's so embarrassing. She really is. Meanwhile, Sojaboy's in the bathroom getting ready for his big night of African sex. He puts on a white dressing gown, red sunglasses, the ones from the early noughties, and a gigantic faux gold and cubic zirconia Sojaboy necklace. Maybe he's got that necklace on just in case he forgets who the hell he is in the throes of passion. I can't believe that they're actually filming this. It's unbelievable to me. And so he walks into the bedroom and Kim said, are you going to strip for me? Do I need some money? Yes, Kim, you do. I guess you've already given him his PS5 and his iMac. But I have a feeling that further instalments will have to be paid to Sojaboy very soon. And then, just before they get down to action, Sojaboy has an announcement to make. We're now boyfriend and girlfriend. And Kim jigged about and said, I won, I won. Oh Kim, just like Sojaboy's fake chain, all that glistens is not gold. And then Sojaboy talks to production and he tells them that he thinks she's the one because she has loyalty, patience and support. And there's two things here. Firstly, none of the adjectives pertain to Kim, like I said earlier. It's not like sense of humour or such a great girl. It's how she relates to him. But then secondly, I don't even think any of these things are in Kim's personality anyway. Firstly, he states loyalty. Well, you've only been together for 8 days. In that 8 days, she's threatened on 2 or 3 occasions to start seeing other men when she gets back to America if she doesn't get what she wants. So while she's yet to do anything, I don't know if loyalty is how I'd describe this behaviour. What else did he say? Oh yes, she's been very supportive. Again, I don't find so. The first opportunity she had to have a massive go at Sojaboy's little hang-ons, the goofballs mock too. She did. When they were at that video shoot, she said, "It's so disorganised, I can't believe this. Sojaboy's the star. You should treat him with more respect." That's pretty much the opposite of supportive, I would argue. And then he says she's patient. I don't know where to start with this one. On night number 1, she let him get away with sleeping in his own room. After that, each and every day and each and every evening, she's bugged him to sleep with her. And then the moment he did move to her room, she said, "Right now, I want sex." Then when he threatened to leave, or did leave, she said, "No, come back, I won't ask for sex again." And the moment he got back in the room, she said, "I want sex again." She's many, many things, but patient doesn't seem to be one of them. I can't even say that she's been amiable whilst she's been waiting for Sojaboy to do what she wants him to do. So if this is what she's like when she hasn't got what she wants, what's she going to be like now she feels, "I have Sojaboy, he's mine"? Sojaboy's in for a very rude awakening. But you know me, I'm here for it. And then Sojaboy dove on top of Kim, and quite thankfully, the camera cuts away. And we reconvene with this couple the following morning, and they're laying in bed, Kim smirking like a Cheshire cat. But Sojaboy, on the other hand, looks less than happy. She's leaning over him, touching his face, and she asked, "Are you happy though?" And he said, "How do I look?" "Not happy, Sojaboy, not happy." And she said, "I think you're happy." He said, well then, I'm happy." It's hardly a ringing endorsement now, is it? And then, rather coarsely, Kim said, "I daren't get out of bed. I might walk funny." "Kim, you walk funny anyway. Maybe now you'll walk normally." Come on, guys. She is kind of knock-kneed now, isn't she? But wait, what's this? Kim's got a few nuggets of information to give to production. She lets them know there's a massive difference between African sex and American men's sex. When they ask what the difference is, she says, there's a different flow and intensity. Could be. And then she continues, "There's not a lot of foreplay." What? Fair enough. But he did kiss me, and he also flipped me around a lot. Well, I guess they are quite strong, those Africans. And guys, this does make me laugh. Kim, you've had sex with one African, and this is enough to make you decide that all Africans have sex differently from all Americans. Oh Lord, I just can't. I really can't. And husband tells production, "I make this woman my girlfriend because she really loves me and she deserves my love too. We had sex 4 times last night. It was a great night." Well, this is good. At least he seems a little more enthusiastic than he did earlier. And the couple are still lounging in bed and they're play fighting. And Kim said, "I'm going to make you very happy. In fact, I already do." She's nothing if not confident. But Kim, I'll be the arbiter of that. I'll be the arbiter of if Sojaboy's happy or not. But then patient Kim says we need to have a talk about something. And Sojaboy looked worn out and he said, "What?" And she said, "We need to talk about how this is going to work. How are we going to meet up? How are we going to see each other? What does this relationship look like? What's the next step? Is this the patience you speak of, Sojaboy?" But guys, fear not. Sojaboy has the time-honoured and the best stalling technique known to 90 Day Fiancé cast members. Oh where would we be without the grand old 90 Day Fiancé secret? And Sojaboy lets us know he's got a big secret and he has to let Kim know, and he hopes it doesn't upset her. It will. And I wonder for a second what this big secret is. And then I realise it's this old tosh about Zara. The song's about Zara. It's not just a general name. It's about an actual person. I don't think that's a big deal. I really don't. So that afternoon, Sojaboy takes Kim to Zito's spice farm. And Tanzania apparently is famous for its spices. When they arrive, the tour guide asks them how long they've been a couple. And Kim says, "We've known each other for a year." No you haven't. I don't count the internet. I really don't. But then she said, "We've only been official boyfriend and girlfriend for 1 day." And so the lady proceeds to mix a lot of spices together as some sort of aphrodisiac. Oh, Spice Lady, they don't need it. They really don't. If you'd be so kind, I think Kim needs some sort of a sedative. And then the guide said, "You guys have a kiss." And yet again, Kim sets aside special time to humiliate herself on national TV. Because Usman looked straight forward, didn't move towards her, nothing, and he looked mightily embarrassed. So Kim leaned up and kissed him on the side of his cheek. What? Kim, don't let him do you like that in public. This is rude. But then later on, Sojaboy's conjured up some old rubbish to explain why they didn't kiss on the lips. And he lets producers know that his culture prevents him from kissing her on the lips. And I'm not just sceptical of this, I call BS. Now, last time I called BS on this topic, I said I'd been to Lagos many times and Abuja and so on, and somebody put in my comments that I've very likely been where Igbo people are or Yorubas, and he explained that Sojaboy is Hausa, which is a Muslim and not a Christian tribe. However, I remember very, very clearly when he met baby goat Lisa, and I remember them sitting in the back of the car, and they were snogging up a storm. They also passionately kissed on the lips at the airport out in the open. So who knows, maybe he's changed religion in the intervening 2 years. But I doubt it. And also, even if this was the case, there was absolutely nothing to stop him from kissing her on the cheek afterwards. He just received his kiss and stood there. And so as they're about to leave the spice farm, Sojaboy says, "Kim, there's something I want to talk to you about." She's immediately very worried, but she's no need to be. "I don't think this is a big deal at all." And she said, "What is it? What is it?" And then finally he said, "This lady Zara." And then, don't you know it, they left us on a cliffhanger. That was the end of the episode. But luckily for us, we can see the trailer for next week. And Sojaboy said, "I started talking to you for 2 weeks. Then I started talking to this other lady, Zara." And at that, Kim shouted, "Where's the car?" And she went stalking off. And that's everything for this episode. So what does the Ebird make to all of this? Guys, by a show of hands, who takes this relationship seriously? I thought as much. Me neither. At least things have turned round for Kim. At the start of the episode, she was miserable and depressed. But by the end, she was depressed and then miserable. 180-degree turnaround. She's never ever going to be happy in this relationship. Now, I've been trying to work out what I think about this relationship. Now, obviously, I think it's a load of horse shit, but I'm trying to work out what each person stands to gain. I guess Kim stands to gain the fact that she's with a minor celebrity, if he is. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And I guess she gets to do something different, be on TV, go to different countries. So I guess that's what Kim has to gain. She's with a younger, fitter guy. I don't think even she thinks it's going to be a long-lasting and lifelong relationship. Not even Kim's that delusional. But for the life of me, I can't work out what Sojaboy has to gain. I don't think he actually fancies Kim. If he does, he's never displayed it thus far. And quite a few people in my comments a couple of weeks ago said, "You're being really mean about Kim." I'm kind of not. I'm just being really honest about Kim. And people also said, "Why is it you're always on Sojaboy's side?" I'm not. I don't like Sojaboy or Kim. Ergo, I won. But here's my theory as to why Sojaboy is in this relationship. Now, of course, we know it's for clout and to be on the TV and Instagram, YouTube, Cameo, all of that we take as read. But he didn't have to be with Kim to do that. He could have been with somebody else, somebody younger, somebody more his type, somebody with whom he could potentially have a longer, more fulfilling relationship with. So why didn't he? Well, here's my theory. As we know, he already said before that Zara had the contract in hand, and at the last minute she decided not to go forward with it. So there's that. Kim certainly wasn't the first choice. So the only thing I can come up with is the fact that maybe there's more of a financial reward in it for him if he has someone who's older. Now, I previously thought that Sojaboy had quite a bit of money and was doing well for himself with his career. But then when I really think about it, his relationship with Lisa was only as interesting as it was because they were mismatched. And I guess that level of interest drives Instagram likes and sponsored posts. That drives YouTube views in a way that maybe if he was with somebody younger or in a more conventional relationship, it might not do. It might leave us completely bored. And we already know when something is totally normal and actually works the way that a relationship should work, we kind of turn off. Kenny and Armando spring to mind. I guess producers realise we're looking for the drama, and I think that's why this coupling is together. Also, I think the older somebody is, I think they're far more likely to actually purchase their younger counterpart. And so as we know, when Kim turned up with a PS5 and the iMac for Sojaboy, two things spring to mind. Firstly, it's quite a considerable cost. It's around about £3,000, I don't know, I guess $4,000, $4,200 all in all. That's a lot of money. But the main thing that sprung to mind, which I've only really just thought about in the last couple of weeks, how did she know what he wanted? He must have either said, "I don't have these things and I'd love them," or he must have said, "I want you to purchase them for me." And there's no way he would be able to do that with someone who's his equal. And then also, I guess, if he's on the payroll, like I think he's on the payroll with TLC, I think they would have for sure requested he had somebody older, just so that we can create more fake drama. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Please put your thoughts in comments down below. Why was it that Soulja Boy specifically chose Kim? I get why he chose Lisa. At that point he had probably very few options. Now he's got loads of options. So somebody that's 20 odd years older is quite a strange choice. Oh God, there's something else that's just literally struck me. Ah, I get it. Soulja Boy's just said to Kim, I was talking to you for 2 weeks and then I started speaking to somebody else. And that's Zara, the name of the single. Oh, and so I'm guessing he was stringing Kim along the whole time as a backup plan, just in case Zara, as she did, dropped out. Maybe that's it. Maybe she was just a backup plan that he never thought he'd really have to go forward with. Anyway, let me know in comments down below. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. And I'm going to get on with my next video. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit it, press it, smash it, caress it. Subscribe, my friends, subscribe. And also smash the like button. Thank you so much for listening. You've been listening to Ebird Online and I bid you good day.